Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Raids, week 21, day 3. Today we're going to be finishing off raids actually, finishing out the last of raids on this account. We won't be going all the way, but we're doing most rest of our battles. And by the time the rest of our guild does their battles tomorrow, by the time we get on, it'll probably be done by then. So we don't really need to go any further than that for this battles. Technically we don't even need to do the ones that we currently have now. We'll still contribute a little bit more because I believe we're only mid-range. Then we'll go to the pet, some other daily stuff, and then head over to the Nintendo Switch account and make sure we get everything done there, because I do need to make sure I get pretty much everything done on that account before I go on my trip if I can. So I do want to knock out a little bit of that. I will be ending the stream a little bit earlier than normal, probably in about 40 minutes or so, just because I have something I need to do after the stream. So I'll be doing that. But yeah, we should still be able to get everything in within that time most likely. And we'll have a redeem code probably as soon as we get through the raid part of it. Where are we in the guild? I probably will go until we get mid-range, which is hard to tell how many more battles we need for that. It looks like actually only 4 more battles would get us mid-range, or 5 to guarantee it. Maybe we'll use the rest of them. I say I want to use the rest of them, but the rest of them could theoretically be like 16 battles if we keep getting Val Ravens like that. Let's see. And this is actually a little bit more of an annoying week, that's for sure. The raid troop is not particularly good this time around. Move that, get our one shot there. Take our Brown over. Take the other skull. He just gets a skull there, that's fine. Let's poke the boss. That's not enough to kill, but it does move him in the first slot, which is kind of good, kind of bad. Now he has higher attack, but if we have barrier, it won't even matter. And it also allows us just to skull poke kill. Problem, he might gain yellow mana here. We definitely do not want him having yellow. Any yellow we see, we will have to deny. I'm going to hit him directly with that, because we can then high forge him into one other hit. Come on, anything kills at this point. As long as he doesn't get a yellow, though, we're fine. So whatever I do just needs to not give him yellow. Like that for now. Still no yellow. That's good. Mang is not enough. I'll try for actually turn purple into skull. Did not get it, but at least he didn't get yellow. That's the main thing that matters here. Is whatever our move is does not give him any yellow. I'm just gonna Mang because it might be able to bait him out into moving into skull. That did not happen. I have to be careful because I can't take that, otherwise he's gonna get a yellow there, or a chance at a yellow there. Oh wait, I can just win. Yeah, duh. I can just move that down and take him out with a skull. Let's see. Hello, Captain. Hello, Corn. Hello, Pliskin. Hello, Steve. Hello, Denny. Hello, Analyst. Hello, Haley. Welcome, everyone. Oh, no, it was just the debates, the presidential debates. I did want to watch them. The first one is today in, at 9, or, you know, in, like 40 minutes from now or so. And the other one is tomorrow, same time. And I did want to catch them. This one's not as interesting, the one tonight. I still want to catch it. Tomorrow night's one is probably going to be the more interesting one. Still want to catch both of them, though. Hey, Yang 2020. All the way. Let's see. Take that. Grab the Brown over. Yeah, I believe Tulsi Gabbard and, Williamson were tonight, among 8 others. There's also Warren, and I forget who most of the other 7 are. Good majority of the candidates that are actually tonight are some of the more irrelevant ones, for the most part. What do we take here? Grab a High Forge there. Take a Mang to go kill that out. And now they're both in one-shot range. I'm running for the Department of Dragons Roar. Sounds like fun. Yeah, I really like Tulsi Gabbard. She does have some of the better foreign policy of any of the candidates as well. Move that down. There we go. And we're right back where we started, right at 8. That's what Valravens will do. Just keep getting them and they just keep moving you back. Also, hello, Bruno. Hello, Birdleaf. Welcome, welcome. Is my guild currently full? Yes, I believe both the guilds are currently full, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure they are. I can go double check after this battle, though. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure both are full. I'll go double check. Let's see, we'll get our hit in there. Grab the hit on that last slot. Oh yeah, and also if anyone else still had anything else you wanted me to cover for videos, I am still recording those. Trying to get as many as possible. Haven't gotten too much recorded yet, but hopefully I'll still have time tomorrow and the following day to get a decent amount recorded before I have to go on Saturday. Or at least that is the goal. I at minimum want to try getting 5 out, but ideally I want to get one for each day. Because I would need one for Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at minimum. But I also probably want to get one for Monday and Friday. The reason I say I might not need one for Monday or Friday is on Monday I'll probably have enough time to record the event video while I'm there. And on Friday, I'd be recording stuff when I get back. Because of course I wouldn't have been able to cover preemptively the new hero class that's coming next Friday. Not this week, but the following week. I wouldn't have been able to cover that, nor would have I been able to cover the new mythic that's coming on the same day. Yeah, I might actually not re-record for that Friday one, but I probably will for the Monday, just in case I don't have enough time to get to the event video. I should be able to, though. I'm not going to be that busy while I'm there. I can try rushing out the video in like 2 hours if I try just getting to all the basics and not really cover too much beyond just the more important info. The biggest thing that normally makes that video take longer is if I try making like a lot of team builds or something. What did I take here? Let's go for that. Oh yeah, we are getting a new legend on Monday though. I don't think it was relevant. It's like something that does an AoE with a chance of cursing, and I believe it freezes all enemies on death. However, that is not really that applicable unless you're using it on an Elspeth into Justice. I think that's the only thing that a 4x freeze would really be relevant for. You would kind of use it like how you use a 4x death mark right now. Except the nice part about it is you don't have to have your hero class set to it, unlike the Death Knight hero class. So it could potentially be good like that. Similar to how you use Elspeth into a 4x death mark. You might end up using an Elspeth into a 4x freeze starting on Monday. And that would allow you to rush Justice damage, which could theoretically be good. Justice not a horrible trope. He's actually really decent. The biggest thing holding him back, he used to be meta at one point. But the main thing that makes him rather underused these days is how they revamped gem spawning. Ever since they ended up doing a rework to gem spawning, he has been a lot less viable than he currently is. So no one really bothers running it for the most part. However, we are getting another combination for it, so who knows, maybe it'll bring back the Justice teams. Been a while since we've really seen any of them in the meta. Well, it definitely won't be ran as a defend team, because you have to use a player, because the AI would never hit the right target. But, it'll be interesting to see if it actually becomes viable again. Because it could theoretically become viable enough to use next Monday. I don't think the troops are going to be used for anything other than making a Justice team, though. Like an Elspeth into a Justice into the 4x freeze into spamming it. We'll take that for now. Oh, you finally got your first Green Star Kingdom. Very nice. That means 5-star, right? I'm pretty sure that's 5-star. Or 6-star, I mean. What do I even take here? We'll still take that one over. It's actually been really warm where I live, but that's because I'm in South Carolina. It's almost summer year-round around here. Like winter, spring, and all 3 other seasons are summer, extreme summer, and summer. But they're all basically just different variants of summer. Oh, why did I not take that red? I saw that there too. I just clicked the wrong one. Not too big a deal though. Get the Zugoff hit. That'll give us all the attack we need to win. Go over red's converted. That'll allow us to poke. Take the other brown. Grab a poke onto. Actually, let me move that for now. Then we can take a green into a. The yellow into a green. Grab that onto his last slot and just hit that. And then we can. Oh no! Why do you have to keep moving to first? I hate that shuffle so much. It doesn't even seem like it's shuffling all of them. It seems like it's just moving one of them every single time. Even though it says it jumbles all enemies. At least he's dead. Oh, that was an extra turn I forgot. Whoops. I'll take the brown over. I don't know what I want here. I guess we go for Mang last slot and start chipping it some. And then just double skull the other two. Seems like a plan. At this point, it might even just have to be triple skull. So if I keep doing that, we're not going to get progress on it. You'll just keep denying it. Take that, take that. There we go. 1 skull down, 2 to go. Unless we can press enough damage. Let's see. I'll just take whatever for now. You know what? I will mang him. And then we'll use this to get rid of both the barriers with the stun on top. Only problem is he's about to re-barrier in a second. And I have no way to skull poke. Okay, now we can skull poke, and he doesn't have barrier, so that works. The problem now is he has barrier again, so we're going to have to use this mang just to get rid of that. And now we just need a skull, so it looks like we are going to have to triple skull this. And then he'll die out. Do I mang? No. We'll go for this first. He doesn't have barrier chance anymore, and then we just kill it out with that. He just hit 10-star White Helm this week. Very nice. Congrats. 1 whole extra armor from that. Did we hit halfway? Yeah, we actually hit past halfway. Oh, there we go. I think that's as far as we really need to go for raids. We still have a few more battles if we wanted to. But the guild should be able to carry the rest. Oh, also, whoever asked, do we have a spot left? I believe the answer is no. Let me double check real quick. Yeah, we already have all 30 members. Unfortunately, we do not have a remaining spot. But let's go and claim our dungeons, claim the pets, and then go head over to the Nintendo Switch version. Because I do want to get in all of Guild Wars, and depending on if we're on a hard guild or not, it could take a while. I think it took like 20 minutes last night. I do want to get that in here. But yeah, Guild Wars is quite a bit of fun on a Nintendo Switch account. It's still kind of like a mid-range version of Guild Wars. The only problem is there's still some weak stuff in this bracket. But last night's battles were really good. As far as challenging. I'll throw that down. Actually start slowly getting it up in the background. Actually, do I still have TV screen on? Might actually overwrite our current view. I'll find out in a second. Did I ever unmute it yesterday? Yeah, I did. I have done that before where I like switched to Nintendo Switch and then I forget to unmute it. Unmute the PC version. Okay, yeah, it's not overwriting it. That's good. Okay, continue on there. Grab these other two. Yeah, if you replace it with Ironbeard, it wouldn't have any movement and it would still hit about 100. It's still less damage overall, but you wouldn't have the movement. The movement does help sometimes, though. But it makes it so you don't know exactly what's going to happen. And normally you want things that are consistently going to be the same thing each time. Or at least are a bit more predictable than that. Than this complete randomness. Oh, today's Guild Wars was pretty weak teams. I still have other things I need to do on that account. Still need soul farm. Still need to do whatever the weekly objective is. Also should probably go get some trophy grinding in. Since I need to get all that in before I leave anyways, so. Got quite a few shiny things recently on the account, like World Breaker and Double Bears Raw, and a couple other fun things to mess around with. We even got Cedric on the Nintendo Switch account finally, and other similar things. Still have no Queen Titania and still have no Bloodhammer, though. Go figure. I think I'm only missing 4 legends, and of course among 2 of the better legends in the entire game, or 2 of them that we are missing. Particularly the Queen Titania part. The strongest team in the game on Nintendo Switch requires it. And it's the one that all of you know. It's the Flameifer into Yagüe, Tapon, Queen Titania. Nintendo Switch has the full team. And while it's not the absolute most meta thing on all the other versions of the game, it's still pretty high up there. Like, if we were to use that right now on this account, it'd still completely devastate almost everything. A really strong all-around team. But anyways, let's not buy any of that. Let's go over to the little pet right over here and go get these down. This will, yeah, I guess we'll use Key Team. Still trying to get Shaman to level 100 slowly. I'm not actually like deliberately trying to get it there. I'm just passively leveling it off of dailies. So things like pet battles, dungeons, delves, stuff like that. But more EXP is more EXP. The only problem is once we get Shaman maxed, we have no other thing to get maxed that has half mana start. Every other one that we have remaining does not have a natural half mana start, which is a bit annoying. It makes them all quite a bit harder to get up. I've actually never played Skyrim before. I've heard stuff about it, obviously, and stuff like that, but I've never actually played Skyrim. There's a lot of pretty big games I've probably never played. The main ones I'm focusing on in the near future is Mario Maker 2, which is coming out actually this Friday. Darkest Dungeon 2, which I'll be covering actually extensively, probably. I'm actually really, really hyped for that game. I don't think they've announced even when it's releasing, though. And I believe it's releasing in beta, only on PC. So unfortunately, I won't be able to play it on Switch initially. But yeah, I definitely want to get in on that. I didn't when Darkest Dungeon first came out, but I absolutely loved the game. Always a huge fan of roguelikes. Yeah, those are probably the two biggest games in the near future that I want to cover quite a bit. Well, not necessarily Mario Maker 2. That one's I probably won't be covering too much on, but definitely Darkest Dungeon 2. And that's my main focus as far as other games in the near future. Oh, Darkest Dungeon was a great game. It does have some very slight horror elements to it, but nothing like extreme. Let's see. I'm normally not a fan of horror games, and I liked it, so. Yeah, we'll just go for that one. And it was get the double kill off the key. Also, I don't believe I need any more copies of this pet. I'm just doing it for the food, of course. We have been low on pet food quite a bit recently. And I do want to get it up because we are probably going for pure faction on next faction. I still haven't contemplated yet on if I will or will not. I'm leaning towards yes, but it's just going to be so annoying. And the main reason I say yes is we're already going to be buying so many packs to do the events that we might as well just go all the way. But still, it's going to be really annoying. Nonetheless, it's going to be the hardest faction in the entire game probably. And if it's not necessarily the absolute hardest, it'll be by far the most annoying faction in the entire game. Because even if it's not necessarily hard, it is going to take like 2 hours to run pure faction on it. Just the pure faction battle. Not even getting there and everything. Just the pure faction itself. Because the first battle and final battle have infinite summon. Which is not something you want to see when the enemy has more than double your stats. You do have instant kill though. You'll have 20% instant kill. The problem with that is the enemy will also have 20% instant kill. For 2 battles, not even 1. Because in the other area of Silver Necropolis, or not Silver Necropolis, of Crypt, you only have to deal with it on final battle. But in the Harpy place, you're going to have to deal with it on first battle and final battle. Plus things that can resummon the instant kill troop. Which might be one of the only nice benefits. Is, if I'm not mistaken, whichever one has instant kill on it, the 20% instant kill, I believe it is summonable by one of those troops. Which means you can keep constantly resummoning it to have more troops that do that instant kill. But so can the enemy. Also, next faction's coming on June 12th, by the way. Or July 12th, I mean. Obviously not June 12th. June 12th already happens. But that's 2 Fridays from now. Not next week's Friday, but the following Friday will be the faction that was supposed to come out. Also, next patch is 100% guaranteed going to be out before then. We have no official date on it, but unfortunately, it's probably coming out the week that I'm gone. There's a good chance that's coming out next week's Tuesday. Like 5 days from now or so. Or 6 days, I guess. No official day has been given, though. Let's see, we'll go for Destroy there. Any ideas for teams you're using for your team, but level 235 for the raid boss? You can probably get away with just using, if you're doing the raid boss thing, you could probably do it with just Mang, the raid troop, and 2 dwarven gates. That's probably the best that you're really going to be able to get for the most part, if you don't have that legend to give you half mana start. And just hope that you can kill it out with Titan Mang. Yeah, this event week is a little bit of a more annoying week for it. And starting probably next week, once next update comes here, you will be able to use additional sigils that you have laying around in order to give yourself slightly higher stats. Make it slightly easier if you do end up hitting a wall. Because it is possible at lower level ranges to hit a wall in various events like raids, invasions, and similar things, where your stats just aren't high enough to actually take out the battles. There's normally ways of like that, around that, like Titan Mang and stuff like that, but even in those situations, you still sometimes lack the stats. But there's a minor fix for that next patch. Okay, there we go. Let's claim all of our pets. Did we actually need any copies of it? Oh, good. We actually did need copies of this thing. Nice. Only got 1 copy of it, but hey, more than 0. Okay, was there anything else we actually had to do on this account for now? Probably not, other than dells, but we'll worry about that later if we even bother doing them. But let's go and switch over to Switch then. Go mute out the PC version. Where's the mute button for that? There we go. Let's start up the other one. Go get it on screen so we can actually see it. And there we go. Okay, where were we? I guess I don't need these headphones anymore. Just using it for audio cues on the PC version. Okay, so let's go run down Guild Wars. Someone said it was a little bit easier. I'll run down Guild Wars and then mess around with a few other things, I guess. Maybe just some PvP. Some of the newer troops we had. And open whatever keys we might have laying around. Oh, also we could go get Array if we don't already have a copy of it. Haven't been trying to upgrade them yet. But, I don't know, maybe we will soon. Oops. Oh, 1 second. Let's see, do we have at least 1 copy? It keeps full. What? Hey. There. There we go. Let's see, do we have any copies of it? Yeah, we do. Okay. So, let's see, let's click this, get a reward from that. The other thing, Guild Wars, we'll do in a second. Let's go claim anything that we have off of tasks. Several of them. Oh, oh, we already had Inferno King, never mind. Didn't know for sure if we did for a second, but then I remembered we upgraded the Kingdom. So we definitely had it. Anything good from these? Nope. Nope. And gold keys can't drop anything good. Still claim them all. And nothing. Okay, I guess we'll go and get some, we'll do 1 more of these, I guess. Maybe even a 50 bulk of gem keys, because why not? Still have enough. Plus we're getting like at least 1,000 on Monday. Stop giving me copies of Yagway! I already have a mythic and everything. Give me Tapon. I think I have, like 4 spare copies of them. Let me see. Yagway. We have 5 copies of him, yet we have 0 Queen Titanias. And we still don't own her. Yet we have 5 Yagways, go figure. And she's never been in Soulforge yet. And I'm pretty sure she's not in Soulforge right now. Otherwise, I would consider crafting her. Wait, how's Ferrishra already back in Soulforge? I literally just crafted him like 2 weeks ago. I guess the rotation cycled back. But, yep, no Queen Titania and all that we have. Except for Spooky Imp, but Spooky Imp's irrelevant. Anyways, anything worth repicking here or going for? Something I probably should later. But, let me see. Maybe these worth a repick. Let me actually repick this one. No, nothing good. Anyways, guilds, Guild Wars. Actually, maybe I shouldn't repick that one. Red Guild or Green Guild Wars the other day. This one did a lot better, 3-1, though we're also up against a much weaker guild apparently today. Oh yeah, much weaker. Not even close. Let's see. Speaking about not even close though, we are not taking that first place it looks like at the moment. Not sure what our battle difference is though. Well, only 2 people haven't done it, one being ourselves. That means people are just scoring badly then. Everyone looks like they did 5-0 today. I'm not sure why so many people didn't get 5-0 yesterday, though. Actually, a lot of people that ended up losing. Nothing was too hard, but I guess they did have Yagoi Queen of Tanya combos, which might have infinitely looped some people. But yeah. At least we did 5-0 straight 5-0s today, so it should be relatively easy then. What's the color again? Brown. We still need to revamp all of our teams, and we are allowed to repeat stuff, so we can use Gorgolfa again if we so choose. For our defense, we can't repeat, but for the offensive teams, we can. That's my defense, not my offensive. Where's my offensive teams? Guild War Brown. Yeah, this one needs to be changed, or not. We can just one-shot Gargoyle. That's what we were doing earlier for some of these easier ones. What else do we have underneath the brown damage category these days? Do it by rarity, actually. Let's see. Roccirouva, Wild Queen, Artima, Corvash, Gargoyle. Guess technically Glaceon. I don't have the Blood Hammer for it though, which we would kind of need if we were to use it in this context. Great Maul into Skull Spam, Raph into Skull Spam with the Shegra or something. You know what we have is kind of good, I guess. Roccirouva is basically doing nothing here other than sucking up mana. Yeah, I guess we just roll with this. It's basically just Mountain Crusher and the Gargoyle. That is enough damage, right? How much durability are we dealing with? We're dealing like 45 or so. He hits, he's hitting around, say 15. That's about a 46. That's enough to kill these, right? Yeah. About enough. Go with that then. Should be fine. Should be fine. I assume that's enough damage. At least for this battle it should be. Okay. And now we just need to do another Gargoyle on him. And that'll pretty much be kill. He does have a mountain. That will reduce our points by a decent amount. I can't stop him though. We don't get any mana from this. I don't really have a drop or anything anywhere, so let's do it. Get a Gargoyle on him. Actually, you know what? Let's do that first. And then we Gargoyle him. And he's dead. Easy as that. Saw someone at level 100 using Mang, Titan, Raid Boss, Apothecary, and Gorgolfa. I'm not sure about a Gorgolfa first slot, but yeah. You can end up using Gorgolfa for it. It is any KZL troops. And even though you might want to just keep it to just dwarves, you are allowed to use absolutely anything from KZL, which would include stuff like Gorgolfa. You won't be able to do that for tomorrow's event for the class, but for the raid ones, you are allowed to use anything, even if they're not dwarves, as long as they're from KZL. Only the event tomorrow will be restricted to both KZL and dwarves, specifically from KZL. Actually, yeah, let me grab this greens. Grab the purple there. Grab purple, or brown, I mean. Not even sure which one of these is more threatening right now. Is that enough to calf kill? Yes, it is. 4 times kill. Because the other one, explosion, just gets the first lot. No, you still have the same amount of stats for the most part. A couple of mythics thrown in there, but nothing really strong. Today on a Vault, you had 1 more Cedric. What do you mean by that? You saw 2 Cedrics and 1 Vault key? Or you got a Vault, or you got a Cedric from a Vault, do you mean? Yeah, you should never see more than 1 Cedric in there. That'd be a glitch if it did happen. Do we even take that blue? I believe the answer is no. Actually, you know what? We have purple alignment. Let me just throw it there. Throw that down there. Get our Artima there. Artima to Skull would be perfect. Unfortunately, we did not have that combo. So, probably just do it here. Try for double brown. Didn't get it. And he's dead off of Gargoyle then. Not sure if this team actually scores particularly high. That's getting the job done, that's for sure. I don't know if we're gaining enough mana. I'm pretty sure given that we're using Mountain Crusher, we probably are. Do we go brown immediately? Yeah, we'll have barrier. He won't hit us on go down there, so that's fine. Greens we actually do not use, so I probably shouldn't waste my turn on that. Because even extra turns count as turns in Guild Wars towards your score, which would basically reduce your score. Not by much, but if you have absolutely nothing that gains a benefit from it, unless there's a noticeable cascade, you shouldn't really go for them. Otherwise, they might actually net lose your points. Okay. Is it worth poking him? No, because we're going to sacrifice our other yellow. I need this to explode so we get enough yellow to kill. Good. Now he's dead. Doesn't even matter where we do this for the most part. There we go. Do we know when next puzzle quest is coming? No. We know that they're likely going to be doing another puzzle quest. But it could be like 2020, 2011, 2022. But no, we have no even remotely close official date. Other than the fact that it's probably in development soon, if not already. It's definitely on their list of projects to eventually get to. That's for sure. Like, they're definitely making a puzzle quest story. It's just a matter of when. They even quite literally confirmed it last Q&A. No, like, actual time frame on when they'll be getting around to it. But it's definitely something within the realm of possibility. But yeah, I would love to see Puzzle Quest 3 come around. I actually scored worse today than yesterday. Go figure. We scored a little over 9,000 yesterday. Had a feeling this team would score a little bit lower. Let's see, what's our overall score though? How's our overall score doing? Oh yeah, wow. Yeah, we might need to revamp that team. We did way worse than yesterday. We're not even breaking 18,000 right now. Several people in the guild did. But yeah, I might need to revamp that one then. I believe the biggest issue is not enough mana generation. But yeah, if we put like another mana generator on it, it'd probably be fine. Ah, there we go, that's that. Other things to go do on this account real quick. Let's go grab whatever this was. All we have to do is kill a bunch of blue in PvP and explore. That's gonna happen naturally. Let's see, just by doing a bunch of PvP. Which we need for the trophies for the guild anyway. Speaking of that, how's the guild doing? How much more gold do I have to contribute? Probably a lot. I don't think I donated even any yet. 150,000. So we still have to go donate another, at minimum, another, 300,000. Yeah, still need to go do that. Need to go get our 1.5k seal. So yeah, let's go do some PvP. Our trophy's pretty low right now. Plenty of options these days. Let's go run... I guess we'll run a soul farming team. I'm not going to do the double infinite soul one, obviously. I'm not going to do that. But we'll do, probably this one. Mountain Crusher, Dragon Soul, Ward Breaker, Fair Shroud. It'll get the job done. 14 damage to all enemies. Good frontline tank. A little bit of everything. Problem though, no browns. Yeah, we'll take that first. Grab that, grab that. I noticed I miss moves a lot more on Nintendo Switch version. I think that's mainly because the screen's so big. Like obviously if playing on handheld, it's normalish size. But playing it on a large TV screen definitely makes it a little bit harder to track everything. Oh yeah, and Dragon's Eye is still pre-nerfed Dragon's Eye. It is super broken. Most broken it has ever been in the history of the game is what it's currently in on Nintendo Switch version. It'll be fixed next patch. Unfortunately, next patch is not here yet, though. Okay, he doesn't have stealthy, so I can just one-shot him. Okay, we actually turned it too. Perfect. Okay, now we just one-shot him. Oh, it's not enough to one-shot. Oh, well, that's fine. He's do that. Oh no, he has barrier. Oh no. Yeah, I gotta do this just to make sure he dies, even though we lose our turn. It's fine. There we go. Kill Dragon's Eye before he can even do anything. What we normally want to see from it. And he's dead. Almost reached max gold as well, but we'll definitely be reaching max souls every single time we use this team. Almost guarantee. We're gonna end up getting like 200 extra souls per battle or something. Not an excessively high amount, but definitely adds up over time. You beat it with only hero? Very nice. Yeah, you can solo stuff with heroes. Mang Titan and a few other things can solo entire delves. I wouldn't advise it, but it theoretically can. I needed to like deliberately take skulls just so we cast fire bombs. All we need him to do is just cast fire bombs and then we auto win. Yeah, man. There you go. 2 more. I guess we'll try getting 1 Dragon Soul just for some souls. Because why not? And then we could Farish Rock kill the other one. Or we might just go all the way if it just keeps extra turning us. At this point, it looks like we are, and then he's dead. And we get max souls out of it. Wait, how much souls are we getting? Maybe 200 something. Yeah, 258 per battle. Not too bad. And it doesn't really detriment the speed at which we win either to get those souls. So we're basically just getting them for free. Okay, we found a good pure blue team. Or not a good pure blue team, but you know what I mean. We need to kill blues, so we definitely want to see more blues. Make getting the 300 kills easier. We're obviously not doing all that right now, but we need to get that in before Friday. Or I should say before the end of Friday. I'm leaving Saturday morning. I'll take that down. Grab the other one, get that down. Get a fair raw onto him. Let's do it on the last slot. None of them are too particularly good. Nothing we really need to focus on. Actually, you know what? I should have focused on hero. Forgot barrier. Gonna get in the way some. Yeah, there we go. Any more AoE will kill. Problem, we don't have any. Those do that into literally anything will kill. And we'll do it with this just because it goes quicker. But I have to click the right button. The problem is you click B to go into the cast, but clicking B again also undoes the cast menu, which is really weird that they're bound to the exact same key, but they are. Weird game design in that regard. I guess you only have so many buttons to use. The benefit of keyboard. Let's see, we'll do that. And he's dead if he'll let me cast. And actually would have been good if he would have revived on 25%, because then we could have gotten max souls. Even without hitting max, just 2 Dragon Soul casts is 219 souls. And getting the max souls was like, what, 258 or something? Up there's old Divine meta, or one of them. This was like before Divine Ishbala came into the game. Oh wait, never mind. He uses Divine Ishbala. But that was like one of the kind of Divine teams that you could use. Back when there wasn't as many options. Which is what Nintendo Switch is currently on. I don't really see too many people these days actually using Mercy for Infernus. Like, it's still kind of just as good, it's just there's better options now. Defeated mana. It feels weird seeing people with higher space stats than me too. I'm so used to my main having max stats that I still find it weird whenever I see anyone have higher stats than me. It actually happens quite often on Nintendo Switch. It's because there's a lot of people that have level 5 All Kingdoms. And I believe I'm only halfway to level 5 All Kingdoms currently. Just because I haven't been grinding it out extensively. I've been doing it some, obviously, but not all the way, which some people already have. Okay, we're still in the later part of mid-game. There's quite a few people are actually in late game. I shouldn't say quite a few. It's actually a relatively small amount of the population of the game, but there are people already there. Oh, I wonder what the meta is right now. How much you want to make a bet? All three of these are Yagwe, Queen Titania. Yagwe, Queen Titania, Tapon, Yagwe, Queen Titania, Tapon with Flame of Fire. And yeah, they're all the same premise. Well, except this one because he doesn't probably own Yagwe. And he might have forgotten to get Flame of Fur that 1 week. But yeah, literally everyone just running the meta. It is so common. And I'm still missing Queen Titania. Not sure how. Actually, I should go check how many legends I'm missing. I believe it's 2. It's like the 2 most important ones, or among 2 of the more important ones. It's Queen Titania and Bloodhammer. Missing both of them. I think we're only missing about 4 legends, and of course 2 of the most useful in the entire game are 2 of them that we're missing. And of course, one of the only things I've used a small blue on is the legend that we've gotten the most amount of copies of, Yagwe, which we've gotten 5 copies of. It was still worth using it on him, though. I need him for Bounty Hunter. Yep, we might lose. He just did infinite Yagwe. Well, not really infinite, but enough to kill. Come on, Wordbreaker, you got this. Nope, never mind, I lied. I hate that so much. I need a Queen Titania already. The strongest game in the team. I mean, it's the strongest team in the game. Oh, I just did that in complete reverse order the first time. But yeah, that's the strongest team on Nintendo Switch version. It's also among one of the strongest on any of the other versions. It's dated pretty well. Even though it's been available for like, what, like a year and a half now. It's been pretty much meta the entire time. Like, it never has not been good during that duration. There's times it was better than others. Like right now on Nintendo Switch, how it was, like this was about 9 months back. What Nintendo Switch is currently on. Like right here is the most meta thing. But obviously on the main version of the game, it's slightly less so, but still probably top 5 as far as strongest teams are concerned. So it has dated pretty well. Even after upwards of a year, it's still among one of the better teams. Flame of Fur or Urska Crown, followed by, or Mountain Crusher, followed by Yagwe, Tapon, Queen Titania. Do you think Infernus would do reasonable in place of Wordbreaker on this team? No. And there's one main reason for that. We are feeding him 2 colors, but if you had Infernus there, you'd only be feeding him 1 color. The main premise of this team is Wordbreaker plus Fairish Ra covers every color in the game. So you use Mountain Crusher as your tank and to feed everything mana. Dragon Soul is just so you have souls to feed Fairish Ra's damage so we can one-shot stuff. But the base of the team is Wordbreaker, Fairish Ra. And this is one of the instances where I would say Wordbreaker actually is meta for something. It's one of the few instances where Wordbreaker is actually better than Infernus. There are very, very few situations, but this is one of them. Like, even if we had Infernus, we'd still be using Wordbreaker in this situation. This and the Bronze Lock Pistol team are, to my understanding, I believe the only 2 teams in the entire game where Wordbreaker is actually more optimal than Infernus. In every other situation, you just use Infernus. Let's go for that, I guess. My main account, I always go into purple, but this one's I'm just going even on, which is what you're supposed to do, because you get slightly more mastery that way. Oh good, he's not using the meta here. Actually, it looks like he doesn't have Queen Titania like me, so he's using Queen Mab instead. It's quite a bit weaker with Queen Mab. I wouldn't really advise that. But similar to us, apparently he hasn't gotten the Queen Titania drop either. Go figure. Okay, I'll take the brown. Grab another brown somehow. There we go. As long as he doesn't infinite us here. He's thinking about it. Trying to. Oh, I should have taken those greens first. Whoops. Not frozen on them. Oh, there goes Dragon Soul. I still haven't traded Dragon Soul. I should probably go get that traded. Okay, we're gonna go for this and hopefully not lose. Get a barrier, please. Nope. That's bad. I have no damage on him either on Fair Shra. I think we just lost. I think the only thing we even lost to so far is this today. Is the Yagway thing. Yeah, I might as well just retreat. He doesn't have any souls. If we had souls, we could probably still win that battle. Like if we had 100 souls right there. But we don't. I don't really want to upgrade Dragon Soul right now though, because his traits aren't really required. They don't really speed up the battle. They just help you not die. But the biggest issue is I'm almost out of orange orbs. How many orange orbs do we have left? It's like almost 0. That's not how you check. Let's just do it here. We have, yeah, we only have 2 small oranges and 1 bigger orange. And I'd obviously want to save the bigger orange for a mythic rather than a legends. But, yeah, that's not happening then. Because I do need to make sure in case we get like Queen Titania that I have those orbs for it. Oh yeah, I never did give out the code. Oh, also, it's about that time too. I guess this will be our last battle. And let me go hand out the code. Yeah, all the double squirrels, the multi-squirrel. But yeah, let me go hand out one more code or the code. And then to get going after this battle. Let's see. Yeah, I said after raids. Code does not exist. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. I need to make sure we have at least one for Friday. I'll double check to see if that code does anything. I don't think it does. What are you doing? Okay, let me go make sure this one works. Please work. Okay, that one works. Oh, never mind. I have enough codes. I have 3 left. So 1 for now, 1 for tomorrow, and 1 for Friday because I'm only doing 1 Gems of War stream on Friday. There you guys go. There's a code that works. Right over there. There you guys go. If you still have any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, right after this battle, I guess we'll wrap up for now. And those, we need to get a Dragon Soul in there. And then we get Fair Shra. Actually, do we need to throw the Fair Shra? At this point, we might as well just keep hitting with AoE. It's already so far down off of it. Yeah, we Spore Breaker. And doing that 2 more times, we'll get it down. Yeah, we'll use the Word Breaker there. There we go. Okay, but there you guys go. There's the code. There's that. But anyways, I'll be back tomorrow night around the same time as before. I'll be starting around 8ish or so and going ending just a little bit earlier. But then again, I guess we kind of went the full time this time around. Well, actually, I started a little bit later, so almost the full time. But yeah, pretty much same time as tomorrow. And that'll be our last nightly stream for about a month, not a month, for about a week, because I won't be streaming again. We'll be streaming tomorrow night on around the normal time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be streaming tomorrow. I mean, on Friday at around the morning time, around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But those are going to be basically our last 2 streams for a while. Our next stream after that won't be all the way until next week's Friday night. So yeah, there's going to be basically like a whole week long of no streaming, but we'll still have a video up every single day and stuff like that. So there'll still be content on this channel, just us not streaming for about a week because I'm on my trip. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will catch all of you later. Goodbye, everyone.